around the incel phenomenon. And something just came across my Twitter feed that was so fucking ridiculous that I have to post another
Hey
video
man,
about
come on.
this.
You can't
The
like
former CEO of Reddit,
you can't get
Ellen
all that
K.
white off of that
Powell,
thing. What did he
tweeted,
steal this icon and need to
CEOs
green
of
screen the
big tech
background off of it, but
companies,
didn't do a
you
good job?
almost
What
certainly
is this
have
little speck right
incels as
here?
employees.
You couldn't
What
delete
are you
that?
going to do about it?
Unbelievable.
Is that a threat?
What's this?
What
What's
is
this little
that
black mark
supposed
over
to
here?
mean, Miss Powell? What is that supposed
Come
to
on,
mean?
man. Even
Are
Flex,
you
the laziest
seriously
person on YouTube, doesn't
considering
leave that
and
open.
telling the public
This ain't
that we
2016,
should
broski.
punish men for being sexually frustrated and not being able to get laid? What? And it's not a joke. It is not a parody. This woman apparently is being serious. Now, she could be suggesting that girlfriends...
I gotta know. What is that? Hold up. I just saw this. I just looked at the whole picture here, okay? Can we look at the whole picture of what his thing is? Can we just look at this? Look at this real quick. Look at it. Can we look at it? What is going on here? I'm just looking at the top half, and I'm just looking at this, like, little Chad bro with a strong jawline and all this bullshit that's, like, not realistic of who this actual person is to be their persona, their little avatar that they have. Yeah, right. And angel wings on them. I am high and mighty, and I know exactly what I'm doing. That's why I have a smug face on, and I look amazing with my avatar. Drinking a little martini. Ooh, I'm bougie. Bougie as hell. But can we... What is going on with the snakes? What is that? That's a comic book character? Why would you use this as the avatar? Why? I'm so confused. Like, to me, I'm just some random goober on here. Like, I would not know what's going on with this. Like, okay, like, if I was a commentator, right? And I use Kanye West as a, as my avatar or whatever. I wouldn't have the most ridiculously looking one that made no sense to the outside world. That's completely smug. I just couldn't do that. I don't know. But I just feel it's really annoying that, like, I can see these white lines on the outskirts of his avatar that he probably uses in every video. Look, there's even white lines over here that's like, it's not even close to it. So it's like, he can't even use the excuse that's like, well, I got like MS Paint. I can't really get that close to it. Like, no, this is like way outside the line. Like, you can correct that right there, buddy. Come on, man. The Witch Boy. It's Lucifer. Is that Lucifer? Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Wouldn't that make sense, huh? Yeah, I want the devil as my avatar. Got him. Continue.
It's paid for by companies.
Oh, also, this is a video that was responded to by Essence of Thought. Made a great video about it, and I wanted to clown on him too. So make sure you check out Essence of Thought video on this.
To date employees, or you could just install prostitutes to give blowjobs in the break room.
What?
But I don't think that's what she really means. You know, considering the current feminist trends of villainizing basically everything about men. No, she probably means fire or make unemployable men who either can't get laid, or what I think is more likely, men who express frustration and emotional upset at not being able to find sex. Every single lawyer...
Right, so all of this is about a tweet that some woman made. I think it was YouTube or Twitter CEO, saying that, like, another platform had a bunch of incels on their platform and what they were going to do about it. And this guy, who's, I guess, a self-proclaimed incel because he's defending them, is just going out of his way to be, like, an asshole about it and wants to be all pissy about it. Listen, you're not going to make your side any better if you're going to be asshole about some stupid tweet that somebody made, you goober. Come on, broski.
In the entire
Drink a little bit of that martini. It'll taste good going down.
At this tweet. There is no
beautiful.
way that employees would actually be able to screen their, employers would be able to screen their employees or in any way interrogate and ask them either about their sex lives or about their feelings towards women.
What?
That is just so fucking preposterous. Now,
how could you make that as an argument against somebody's one tweet about how they had incels on their platform? Like, obviously that person has an issue with the culture of incels and how they are derogatory towards women. They make death threats towards women. They make rape threats towards women. They view women as less than men, and that their only purpose is to service men. Like, no, that's the kind of bullshit that we're dealing with here. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what you think we want, like, a break room for, like, somebody to suck us off? Like, no, fucktard. We want to make sure that you bunch of idiots are not out there harassing women all the time, which you normally do.
True.
Satan over here, pretty buff. Look at that arm. Jesus.
Men when they actually act on
that
this
muscle
sexual frustration and I don't know, sexually assault women in the workplace, which really is kind of the root of all this. But making men who are sexless and miserable already, making their lives even worse, is absolutely counterintuitive. It is almost as if feminists actually want an incel death squad to shoot up and bomb everyone on the planet.
So, I don't know who made the argument. It might have been Essence of Thought, or it might have been Bosch. I don't know which one said this, but it is the greatest response to incels. And it is to ask them, because they cannot get sex with anybody, why do they not just get together and have sex with each other? And if their response is to be like, well, I am not gay, I do not want to have sex with another man, well, then somebody obviously, yeah, it must have been Essence of Thought. That's who said this line. So they said, if you don't want to fuck each other because you're gay, then women should have the autonomy to not want to fuck you just for any reason. Like, they're not there just to fuck you. Like, they have agency. They have a reason to be able to not do it. Like, it's so stupid, this whole video, because this person is talking about how they should have women out there to service them, and that's their plan of action to deal with this bullshit incel crisis. Without realizing that, like, he is choosing his sexual partner, but he doesn't want women to do the same. And yes, mutual assured destruction. Incels aren't vilified because they can't get laid. They're vilified because they attack women because of their own feelings. Excellent. Right. 9,000 IQ, just fuck each other, incels. Exactly. Just imagine the butthole is pussy and then you'll be good. This is the same thing, you know? Half of the incels should take one for the team and get gender reassignment surgery. And there you go. There you go. Problem solved.
As a matter of fact, I think more
genius,
incels
big brain move right there. That is a
being on the left and being anti-gun.
Amazing.
Because there's more
amazing move right there.
And more gun massacres. Well, then that just.
I want to look up more videos by this guy because I don't want to just. Adam, No Eve. What a great name. This chat does not look. What the fuck? Why does my chat not look good? Can he increase the font size? I want to, like, bold the font size. Is there a way to bold it? I can't. Old school. What does old school look like? Oh my god. Can't see anything with this one. It is bolded though. About chunky. Oh yes, that's it. That's, yeah, it's just that it's got to have some background thing. Okay, I'll figure it out later. I should do this while I'm live. Okay. Yeah, done. Get off my fucking screen. Thank you. All right. Half of the incels should take one for, yeah. This guy is telling on himself so hard as being an incel with that channel banner. What in the what? I have slain the woman. What's this? He has been banished from women's society. How dare you? How dare you? I don't know. This doesn't look like a female right there. I could be wrong. Oh, he's a white knight. Interesting. 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 They hate white knights. Adam No Eve returns to USO. I am an ex-incel and I'm starting up my channel again.
And after a several month YouTube hiatus, I am back. I'm going to be posting content more regularly.
Oh, he shows himself. Oh no.
Hello everyone, I'm Adam No Eve.
What is this sword in the background? Why do you have a sword? What is what? Wait, is this on the ground? Is this on his laptop and he's sitting on the ground? No, look. Chat, you're gonna have to go away for a second. Look right there. Look behind the chat. That is a couch, right? That's a couch, okay? You see it right there, right? And he's below that. He's sitting on the ground, shirtless, with his laptop, just recording himself. Just another day. Just another day for me, broskies. Just another day. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, of course, when I do the unsee on the chat box, it doesn't put up any chat anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Streamlabs. I appreciate it. He has a video called Burning My Fedora. This is so badass. Dude, this is... Oh my god, this is amazing.
So...
But yeah,
I've
so
gotten a number
I
of
thought I would
comments
get on
on
here
my,
and talk about my sword
videos.
collection.
Basically
Is it?
pertaining
I
to
don't
this
know.
idea that, you know, right now, in this current culture of female hypergamy
shit.
and women, you know, giving women everything, our current culture, we are doomed
Y'all
to be
didn't see that.
incel, but don't worry. As soon as the economic collapse comes and our culture collapses and we'll be forced to go back to a conservative society.
Why is it shaking?
And the women will, the women's are gonna have sex with us.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Get it together,
I
man.
would hate to break it to you, but I just don't. I don't believe.
Glasses
that.
are off, fuckers.
As a matter of fact, I think an
What's
economic
that?
collapse is probably
What
one
is
of
this?
the very last things that you're going
What
to
is that?
want if you are of incel or forever alone
Were you
persuasion.
stabbed by a pin?
And I'll explain why. And by the way, just to be clear,
Yes.
I use incel tags. I use incel hashtags. I'm on a couple of incel playlists on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
I am not an incel, technically. The definition of incel itself is very ambiguous.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments below.
Interesting.
But as far as I'm aware, even though involuntarily celibate, like technically I'm an incel. Sorry about the digression. I'll get.
Imagine being a nationalist
but
for a country that doesn't exist. That's just
I'm
something on YouTube you can't find anywhere
involuntarily
else.
Celibate. Like, I haven't had sex since February. There was a little something like a month or two ago, but that was so awful and terrible and traumatizing. I really don't count it.
What?
And for the
No, we cannot go forward unless we learn more about what you're talking about. You're talking about you had a dry spell, right? And it was since February. Wait, when was this uploaded? August? February? What is that? 7 months? 8 months? Streamlabs, stop it! That boy be killing his sperm. Ooh, Lord. He's been well acquainted with that lotion bar. Lotion bar. What the fuck? Lotion bar, baby. Lotion bar.
For the most part, the sex that does come my way.
I think what's going on is your tattoo, bro. That's what's going on.
This just has to be another video. The sex that does come my way just isn't voluntary either. Like,
what? You've been raped?
Even that's not voluntary. I'm fed scraps from the sexual table by the 2s and 4s out of 10 in this world.
What?
When it comes to women's sexual market value.
Well, what do you consider yourself? Do you consider yourself a 6, 7, 8? Huh? What do you consider yourself? You think you're about above your average, my man? What? What? Listen, to not only find somebody that would be able to date you, but would then be able to fuck you, right? And probably due to your personality, you don't get a lot of suitors, I imagine. To be able to get a 2 or a 4 is probably good for you, buddy. All right, you got to be real with yourself here. All right, chat. Can we get a let's not bully the young man, but let's say, what do we think he would rate himself as, or what would be an honest rating for this young man? I would say, I'd say a 5 or a 6. That's being generous. Okay. That's me being generous. Being raped is having sloppy seconds, lol. Yeah, that's I don't know what he's talking about there. It wasn't really voluntary sex because she was like a 2 or a 4, but I said yes anyway, and I consented and did the act of fucking someone, and I consented to it. What? 6? Okay, I think we can agree. Being generous is a 6, okay, for him. I just gotta say. You need the personality to go with your looks too, man. I'm gonna say that your personality brings your looks back. So let's say he is a 6, right? I'm probably gonna guess here he's a bit of a Debbie Downer or a party pooper, and is not that fun to be around. All right, so that's gonna knock you down a point or two. So you getting with a 2 or 4 is right on par with what you're at. I'm just gonna go there and say it, okay? But I just want to hear more about this voluntary raping that happened to you. Is that where the pin mark came from?
I'm more like forever.
You want to know where I got these scars?
And pretty coping with it right now. YouTube videos are one way to cope.
Don't pan down, son.
I hate to say it, but we kind of live in a weird time where a man can have 11,000 YouTube subscribers on 2 different channels and make a living off of making videos on how alone he is, and he still can't get a girlfriend. So, yeah.
Well, young man, you didn't realize you need to actually have 25,000 subscribers to cash in your level 6 girl that will fuck you, okay? You're not quite at the level there yet. You need to work your way back up there, okay? You're almost there. You cannot cheat yourself ahead of other people, okay? I'm working my way slowly towards that goal, okay? And I have not been there yet, okay? My heirlooms, they're waiting for me, but I can't get there yet unless I get the subscriber amount to get to that point, okay? You're not going to jump ahead of me. I might be able to get popular really fast here, okay? And I'll get my heirloom before you do, okay? So you watch it, buddy. I will get mine someday, hopefully. Make sure to subscribe, everybody, so I can get my bimbo that I can have sex with once I hit that 25,000 subscriber mark, which is definitely a thing that happens. Thank you.
Clown world. Okay, so why don't you,
please stop panning down,
want the economy, the great collapse? I feel like conservatives in general will just
we're talking about that
forward now. They're like, the collapse will come and the civil war will happen. We'll finally be able to, I don't know, dump all the liberals out of helicopters into like a penal colony or something, like kick them all out, and we'll finally just settle our score with those liberals, and we'll whoop their butts, and
I can see how you get all the bitches.
Forever alone types. They'll be like, well, women finally won't have access to birth control, or they won't be able to take handout checks from the government, or whatever it is that you think that our society currently does. Whatever society actually does, or what you think it does, to basically hold women back from having sexual relationships with us. Well, let me tell you something.
Tell me.
It's not going to work out that way.
Okay.
Okay, think about it. First of all,
right, I'm thinking.
The world ends.
Yeah.
if the economy collapses, the
Okay.
American economy collapses, the world is ending.
Yeah.
Millions of people are going to starve. You're going to die.
What?
Look, I don't mean to stereotype the average incel, average forever alone, because most of them are really average to even above tier normies. Apparently, I'm a Clint Eastwood look-alike. Yeah, I didn't say it. Someone thinks I look like Clint Eastwood. I don't know if I agree, but I just take the compliment. But
The Clint Eastwood lookalike that can't get laid. Whoo! I'm gonna need a drink for that one. Sorry, fellas. I'm gonna need a drink. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. I miss these times. I miss these times when I would be at college and I'd get on here and we'd start. We just started listening to these idiots. Oh, that's so good.
the fact is that we're lower tier males, okay, and we're not lower tier just in
Fascist. Yeah.
Many of these type of males, they're not going to survive. And it's more than just not being able to get sex there that we can't do. We can't really. I couldn't start a fire by myself. I couldn't fend off the hordes of bandits and gangsters that will probably overrun my small town once the cities pour out this huge apocalyptic scenario. You are probably
Gangsters?
going to die. You are not going to be. You are going, and if you do not die, you are going to be far busier figuring out how to survive or to find food and water, and probably grieving the deaths of your loved ones, because they'll probably have your families, if you have them, will die too. Okay? Think hell on earth.
Yes.
You're not going to be looking for a blowjob when Satan is literally unleashed in the world. I gotta stop shaking this camera. When pure evil is unleashed in the world in death and carnage, and the four horsemen of the apocalypse. And I'm being entirely figurative. I'm an atheist. So
when the world ends,
there's really just not much.
They're not going to be able to get laid.
Add to that.
Thank you for speaking
the
to the
apocalypse
incel and
comes,
letting them know that that is a stupid thing to
women
think
are
about when the world is
probably
ending.
Going to
But
be
why are
far
we talking
busier
about
trying
this?
to survive, which, by the way, won't entail having sex with you. Far from it. Or they'll be dead, or you'll be dead.
I need to hear. What was that thing you said? Video called "Burning My Fedora." I need to see that one. Burning
everyone.
my
This is No Eve.
fedora. What is he talking about with his subscribers? He only has 240 subscribers. Let's see his Patreon. But I didn't shoot the deputy. I'm Adam, and I'm on a journey to find Eve. In the meanwhile, I create videos about the breakdown of sexual relationships, which is a growing problem in our society. Please leave a donation if you want to help me to do something about it. Sure thing, man. Sure thing. Apparently, we're 36% complete to the more money that is pledged, the less time that I need to work, which means more time devoted to research a better video quality. Can we figure out which one of these tiers that person went to? Hold on. Let me get my calculator on. Thanks, Mom, for becoming a patron. Yes, thank you, Mom. I'm sorry, microphone, if I'm too loud. Please, forgive me. Forgive me, microphone. All right. Let's see. 3 divided by 10. Obviously, that's 30. I don't know which one they pledged to, but like, there's no rewards for these tiers. It's just like, yeah, what one you want to pledge for? Just give me money. Jesus, come on, dude. Yeah. Oh man, what a goober! All right, let's see. Do thoughts become things? Interesting. Let's see if I can find this video. Burning my fedora. Newsflash, relationships are basically useless. Oh, come on, lawn people. Are you serious? We were done with this phase of our life, okay? We moved on. I don't think my microphone can pick them up this time, hopefully, though, but it still distracted me. Burning.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
What you see before you is, in
Oh
fact,
man, that was
my
buried
old
in the
fedora.
back of his
I wore this thing
closet.
faithfully
The gold percent
for
doesn't have
many
a total,
years.
so you couldn't figure it out if
But
you
it's
wanted
actually
to.
been several
I
years
mean, maybe
since
you could have, if we could have
donned
known,
it
like,
upon my scalp.
what would his goal be? Like, probably an even
And
number,
I
right?
intend
So,
to-
like, let's say it was like 20, and somebody donated like $8. I don't know, whatever. Like we could probably get a good guesstimate, right? I don't know, but I wasn't gonna even try and guesstimate it.
To never, ever wear a fedora again. So many years I went through my life clueless, wondering why is it that women don't want to have sex with me? Why is
Yeah.
it that they don't want to be with me?
Why not?
When the answer was not in front of my nose, but on top of my fucking head. It was this.
Why were you
stupid
wearing that?
thing. This fedora. Now, I don't mean to say that it was the fedora itself that would never get me laid, that prevented me from having actual relationships with women,
This is so sad.
or at least more than I do now. The bare scraps of relationships, if you can call them, but still better than my complete incel state
This is
of
so
several
sad.
years ago.
Alexa, play Where They At, though.
But that is why. So today, I'm leaving this old way behind.
Interesting.
This usage of words of more than 3 syllables around women,
What?
around people.
Usage of 3
And today,
syllables.
it will be burned in the fires of masculinity.
Oh my god.
So here I go, leaving
get
an old
onto
way
it.
behind me.
Let me see it, broski. Tosses it. Yep.
Yeah, get fucked. Watch it burn. As I'll just be doing for the rest of my life. Kicking back and watching the world burn.
Oh my god. So lame. Oh my. Let's see what the comments are. I need to see the comments.